Cheese! Hi, my name is Brit. I am Another Lost Millennial, and welcome to my channel. Today I am on my way to Costco. My pantry and my stock is very low, much lower than before because obviously this year we have stayed very focused and tried our hardest to not eat out as much. So I'm really low on my pantry staples. So we are going to go on an adventure, head up to Costco, and then I will show you what I got as my Costco haul when I get home. All right, let's go. I got a new hat. Let's get this baby in the bed and get all these groceries and pantry staples onto the counter so I can show you what I got at Costco. I spent way too much money, but my pantry was freaking empty. So let's go. All right, you guys, I made it home from Costco. Let's go see what I got. Let's go. First off, these are my miscellaneous things. Along with the cool hat, I got myself a SPF sun shirt to, wear when I go outside in the garden. I am in desperate need of some socks, and these are significantly cheaper than Amazon, and I don't have to buy anything from Amazon. So I picked these up. Yes, I know. I am not giving up my no-show socks. If you couldn't tell by my name, I'm obviously a millennial, and I will die with my no-show socks. I bought some more toilet paper and paper towels. We are running low on the paper towels, but these are going into my back stock. And yeah, they were just some needs I needed. All right, let's start over here. I got some heavy cream. Ooh, these. I was super excited to see this. They normally have that big 3-pound block of Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm not really the biggest fan of Philadelphia cream cheese. I do actually prefer the off-brands. I think that they taste way better. But anyway, they had this. Okay, first off, they had this is a 6-pack of 8-ounce bars. They had a Philadelphia version of this, and it was like $11. I picked this up for $7.99. I grabbed 2 because we do eat a lot of bagels and cream cheese. Sorry about that. I have a no soliciting sign on my door, but they seem to always ignore it every time. Anyways, I'm almost completely out of butter. I use butter a lot, and I love the Kirkland grass-fed butter. I picked up some eggs. We go through a lot of eggs. I picked up some string cheese for my kids. I do really like their, this Parmigiano Reggiano. I always forget to shred up this whole block and put it in the freezer. I will not be forgetting to do that this time. That is why I picked it up. I'm going to shred it and put it in little individual baggies. I will do the same thing with these 2-pound blocks of Colby Jack and sharp cheddar. I picked up 2 of the wild sockeye salmon fillets. We got a smoker a couple months ago, and this has been one of our favorite things, is to smoke the salmon. So I picked that up. My husband wanted some sausages, so I grabbed 2 of these. I was kind of bummed because they used to have a really big pack that had 4 little individual packages with 5 sausages each, and they no longer sell that anymore. They just have this. So I grabbed 2 of those so that I could separate them. I will be separating all my meat. I will be separating these 2 meats into individual proportions after I'm done with putting everything away. We're out of bacon, so all of this bacon, 1 will go in the fridge, the rest will go into the freezer out in the garage. I picked up these breakfast links. My children love these. I don't mind them. My husband doesn't like them. I think they're good. But if I make up a bunch of these, then my kids will just snack on them, and so will I throughout the day. My husband and I both needed some quick protein things. I know that deli meat's not the greatest, but we like it, and so I picked up this rotisserie seasoned chicken breast and the ham so that we can make ourselves some, you know, quick snacks and lunches. I do not like buying pre-shredded cheese, but I need mozzarella, and unfortunately Costco doesn't sell it in a block that I can shred myself. So what I will do is separate all of this mozzarella into little individual baggies that I can pull out when I need them, because I usually don't need a lot of mozzarella at a time. Unless I make a pizza, then yeah, I do, but that's neither here nor there. I picked up 2 packages of Brussels sprouts. I like to shave these down into, you know, shaved Brussels sprouts and cook them with either cut these links into little coins and fry them up, then cook the shaved Brussels sprouts in the fat, or I really like these. So we do have this package left, and that was what I was thinking, is I usually do 2 packs of these sausages cut into coins per 1 bag of shaved Brussels sprouts. And then I wanted to use the other bag for roasted Brussels sprouts, where you just, you know, cut them in half or cut them in quarters and roast them in the oven. I ran out of kitchen bags, which is insane because this has 200 bags inside of it. I bought this I bought the other one shortly after we moved in here. We've lived here for almost 2 years now. And I just ran out literally over the weekend. And I think it just goes to show how much I have decluttered, because when I declutter, I just throw them in the trash bags and take them to the thrift store for donations. And yeah, it's crazy. Hopefully this box will last us much longer than that, because we don't actually make a ton of trash. And I'm going to buy a tumbling composter, so that should also cut down on our kitchen waste and trash bags. All right, so I bought these Harvest Snaps. I know that they're still, you know, processed food, still chips, but we needed something good to snack on, and I really like these, and so does my oldest. So I do believe my youngest will also really like these. I bought some more yogurt. I need some because I'm going to make granola, but also I need yogurt so I can take a starter bit out of this to put in the freezer, so when we run out of this, I can make my own yogurt next time. So yeah, I'm sorry, I pointed at this. I picked up this, it's a 10-pound bag. It was insanely cheap. I know it's not the best rolled oats, but it's great for your budget and for putting in your long-term bulk staples pantry. I picked up pumpkin seeds, I bought pecans for granola, but also I like to make candied pecans. They're a great snack. They taste fantastic, and you can make so much more with, and control the ingredients and control the amount of sugar by buying, you know, your nuts in bulk for cheap. I picked up some cucumbers. I have planted out some cucumber seeds, so hopefully I will not have to buy any more for the summer, but I'm really wanting some cucumbers, and I know that both my children really like them. I picked up some grapes and some strawberries as well, because both boys and myself are on like a grape strawberry kick. I don't know, they just taste fantastic, so I picked some more up. I picked up these probiotic strawberry yogis. It is open because my toddler was very angry with me, but me and him snacked on these on our drive home. I also picked up these organic dried blueberries. I want to dehydrate my own, but I also want to do some bulk baking, and I want to make blueberry bagels. So these are going to mostly go into making a bunch of sourdough blueberry bagels this weekend. And I will record that process for you if you would like to see how I make sourdough bagels. And I've never made them with blueberries, but I know that adding freeze-dried or dehydrated blueberries is the best way to add the fruit to your breads. Another thing that was already opened were these Archer minis. Both my children really like these. They're a great snack, obviously, great protein, and we got into them on the ride home. Behind that is some Spindrift. Me and my husband really like these. We don't drink a lot of them, but we also don't drink soda. So this box will probably last us for quite a few months. I also picked up these Swedish dishcloths. I thought that they would be a great thing to try, like, you know, like paper towel. We'll see. I know that they're pretty hyped up online right now, so we'll see. I picked up some more lemons. I want to retry the fermented lemons and honey. I left it too long and mine got moldy. So I left it at room temperature too long before putting it in the fridge. They never made it to the fridge. They got moldy, so that sucked. But I want to try that again. And also I like to have fresh lemons on hand because they're great for everything. I picked up some of the Graza olive oil. I don't have any olive oil, and it does make a difference when you want to make a salad dressing or whatever, and you need olive oil. So I just grabbed 2 of these. These will last me forever to use in cooking, along with the butter and the avocado oil that I use. I didn't see coconut oil. I did want to grab the giant tub of coconut oil, but I'll have my husband look again when he goes in probably 2 weeks, basically to get more eggs whenever we run out. I'll have him look for the coconut oil because I didn't see it. I probably just, walked right by it and didn't notice it. I did get some kombucha. I thought that the guava passion fruit sounded really good. I also picked up 2 packages of the canned chicken breast. I did grab my toddler some more of these. I will be separating them into even more individual serving bags. But my toddler loves these. I'm totally okay with him eating them. And yeah, this is usually something that I put in the diaper bag and have for if we're out and my toddler gets really cranky. And then the last thing I bought, I know that this is not everyone's favorite thing, but I picked up 2 of these half-size deep steam table pans. So these are awesome. We don't use them like all the time. I'm running low. I have about 5 or 6 of these left. And I like to have these on hand because they are great for freezer meals. I haven't done a freezer meal day in so long. I've completely run out of freezer meals. I would like to restock my freezer with at least a couple of them. So that is the last thing I purchased. So, all right, so that was my little Costco haul. If you want to stick around, I'm going to put everything away in the fridge and the pantry. And if you don't want to stick around for that, I'll see you guys next time, but join me for some music and restocking my fridge slash kind of cleaning it out. Okay, let's do it.
How it's supposed to